Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you for invitation of CCG and UN Women. It's a great pleasure and great honor to speak amongst these wonderful guests. My name is Zhao Xin. I'm a global board member of Arctic Green Energy, a clean energy company focusing on use of geothermal to provide technologies in clean space heating. We have business in China, in Iceland, Singapore, UAE, Germany, and later we will add a few new countries to our list, hopefully. In China, we have partnered with Sinopec, 中国石化, which is the largest state-owned enterprises. And we have established China's largest geothermal project. We have business across 8 provinces and 50 cities and counties. So we are providing clean heating solutions to more than 2 million people, including residents, schools, and hospitals. And accumulatively, we are proud to say that we have reduced the carbon emission reduction to over 10 million tons along the way. The project we established in Xionganyu area was also awarded by IRENA, the International Renewable Energy Agency, as a global showcase of energy transition. So besides business cooperation, we also sponsored multiple level of dialogues on climate change matters, including establishment of China-Iceland R&D Center and the Ministry of Science and Technology. And also we launched the UNESCO training program in Beijing. And also this year, we won the host for the World Geothermal Congress 2023 in October in Beijing. So speaking of gender equality topic, energy sector would definitely be amongst the worst. So we believe that global energy transition offers a very unique opportunity to transform the energy sector in all aspects. So the transition towards a renewable, distributed, decarbonized energy system is creating an array of social and economic benefits, and also including growing employment. So a study conducted by IRENA shows that the women representing 32%, only 32% of workforce in the clean energy industry, but still comparably so much better than only 22% in the conventional energy sector. So the large gap still exists, still significant imbalancement out there. In renewables, if we are to take a look at the graphics of women's participation lower than in the STEM jobs, which is only 28%. 28%. Gender equality, along with a wide sharing of benefits from the global energy transition, is not a question of fundamental fairness. It is also essential to shape the possible social and economic development outcomes. Women provide valuable perspectives in key decisions, from investment priorities to the project design. Speaking of our personal experience in the industry, our company is a marriage between China's largest oil and gas company with Iceland, which is a relatively small country comparing with China in clean energy sector. I remember at the beginning of our collaboration, like 17 years ago, the sustainable and the clean energy was not yet on so top on the Chinese government or society's agenda. Whereas in Iceland, amongst many of the Nordic countries, has put significant effort on those perspectives. So it's on gender equality. So at our early recruitment, like 15, 16 years ago, it was not too hard to find out that women with STEM background are very difficult to find a job at the top tier energy companies. But what we do is that we took that opportunity and we recruited a very large group of female geologists, female engineers, many years ago. and many of them has been growing along the way with the company. For example, we are very proud to say that in China, our chief technical officer, she's a lady. But however, we also find that things changed a little bit when the business is growing, employment is growing, industry is growing. Over the past decades, we found, even though it looks so much better in many perspectives, the percentage of females in this field has decreased. So that is something we found quite challenging. I think, first of all, because there's more influence from the oil and gas industry, more engineering, so transferring their original job to this clean energy, that's a major factor. But then later, the social norms comes, the family balance, the culture, the childbirth, education, family relationship, etc., etc. So what shall we do? So we take actions. So we fight for it. We take actions. So we bring back the gender issue to the table. Not only is a matter of fairness, but because it's a force of nature. The decentralized nature of the renewable applications brought energy choices to households and communities where women tend to have much, much greater voice. So this year, we will be celebrating the World Geothermal Congress in Beijing this October. I'm very proud to say that, like the international event like this, we will be having a side event called the Mulan Yehua, the dialogue with Mulan. So we really appreciate effort from Professor Zhao Xin and also the science communities in this field. And we are working very closely with International Geothermal Association, IGA, to have a gender equality requirement at executive board. So it is practically very difficult to just follow what it's supposed to be, just make a voice and make a request. So in our training program this year, partner with UNESCO, gender requirement will also be in place. So bring this international dialogue and cooperation with very conventional mindset to the international community and be open to the world, I believe will help the dilemma in our industry. So in the end, I think in recent years, I'm very happy to see there are more women participating in clean energy, and the industry do need to encourage and retain more women and promote them and to fill it with the growing need for skills. Their leadership contribution will be crucial to ensuring that energy system of the future address need of a modern society and leave no one behind. Promoting gender equality and including gender consideration at all levels should be highly prioritized in both public and the private sector. So I do believe the dialogue like this will definitely add momentum to closing the gender gap in renewable energies and beyond. So thank you and happy International Women's Day.